Hello. Hi. Welcome to stream. The microphone's working. The game is working. You don't hear the ASMR. This is great. I'm having a good time. This is fantastic. What a strange day it's been. It's been very productive. My chair's leaning. That's concerning. And I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good today, minus the weird face pain on my nose. I think I have a pimple coming in, and that's more of a recent thing. Anyways, what a joy it is to be here once again. Hello, Ramona the Goblin. How you doing? Um, Welcome in. Thank you for the good luck. I feel like I'm gonna need it because this game is not easy. Um, Fantastic. I enjoyed your stream today. By the way, everyone, Ramona over here streams on the Twitch too on Mondays and Thursdays at 1 p.m. If I could ever, I'm going to have to give myself reminders. Playing retro games, and right now on Thursdays, Kingdom Hearts 1 is going on, and on Mondays, a game, because today I saw two. Very entertaining, playing games I would have never played in my life because I didn't own a console till I was literally 30. So, aside from a Commodore 64 and PC, of course. But that just dates me. Oh no. Yes, the Commodore 64 when I was 4 years old and didn't fully understand what anything meant. If I had one now and could play the games that I was always trying to play as a kid, I would be killing the game. Oh my god, this is a picture of a crook. Hello. Hi. Oh. I don't know if I would be any better at the game, but at least I'd know how to get them to start better. Because half the battle was trying to figure out, how do I start this game? Because everything was command line, or better yet, not even DOS at that point. Anyways, what I really want to do is find Mr. Dew's Castle for Commodore 64. I think it was like I don't even know if it was old enough to be a knockoff of Donkey Kong, but it's my dad's favorite game, and I would love to find that for him to play. I would also like to find Lode Runner, the original. They came out with like a 3D version. I was like, I'm not playing that. That's not the game. But Level 9 was a game that Level 9 of Lode Runner was so hard because you could get stuck or you could win. And I always got stuck, and I only made it through that level like twice in my life. There's some fantastic games on the Commodore 64. But Mr. Dew's Castle was an impressive one. Anyways, let's get back to this game of death and I don't know. It was a just disastrous voyage. Yep. Let us continue. I don't even know if I remember how to play this. Oh no. Okay, so this is where the guy that was getting sick because he couldn't deal with the death of the cow. Now we're looking for the new death. It looks like this is the next place. This guy do be dead. Okay. I'm excited. Today wasn't nearly as chaotic as other Mondays are. The meeting was relatively chill. I wasn't in a rush because I started cooking at like 6:30 instead of 7. So that was nice. Oh, we had to take his soul, and now we've got to find where things went wrong for him. All right. Did he fall? Okay, let's see what happened. What a fun time this game is.
Well, same as the other fellow. Some lung disease, not consumption. Made worse by the cold.
Will it spread?
If so, we'd all have it. They must have picked it up at the Alaska house. I checked all hands just now, and everyone is
his chances?
I gave him some laudanum. We'll see.
All right. Death by any means, I guess. Okay. So he died. Oh, this is a very small space. There were 3 people here. So there's a lot of people dying of this, but it's not consumption. So it's not TB, which is a thing. I can't go any other place. And I am walking on dead people, but that's fine. That's normal, right? Okay, so his lungs have given out. Sounds like, I don't know what makes someone essentially cough themselves to death without being, consumption or pneumonia. I don't know. That's crazy. A bitter cold. Outside of the flu, I guess. Or maybe it's the Spanish flu. Oh. This is the Spanish flu, I think. This is the time period, I think. And the location, I suppose. That's upsetting for them, I guess. He died of disease. Illness. We don't have anything with this guy in there. Okay. Good. I'm trying to remember the controls. That's turning the page. That takes us back there. That takes us back further. Okay, that's... Okay. Okay. Alright. More death. Oh, well, obviously this guy. I don't know why I follow it. Like, we're not going to stop right here again. It's like I forgot. Alright, let's see what's up with this dude.
Saya tutup. Aku terpilih.
It's like acute asthma, but there's no... It would have been caught. It's not contagious. Okay, so there were some folks playing cards, gambling, as people do when they're traveling. People are already asleep up here. I do love that they just slept with their heads covered, but their feet were out, and I'm like, nah, I'll leave my head uncovered. My feet need to be completely covered. But also all this enclosed area, that sounds pretty rough to be presented with a disease that jumps when, it's an airborne disease and you're trapped in this small area and someone's coughing. It's like COVID. It's just like, being trapped on like indoor area, an elevator, and someone decides to cough and you're like, not today, Satan. Okay. 22 others. I didn't see that many people, but I guess they were all asleep or playing at the game. I guess there were... Yeah. This guy also died of an unknown an illness. They weren't frozen, that's for sure. Oh, I guess we need to find the terminal. portal. That's what it's called. I know words, but only sometimes. Okay. Okay. We don't know that much about him. We just know that, yes, drink something when someone can't even breathe. That's how that goes. All right, there's a lot of people hanging out here. Okay. There doesn't seem to be. Okay, I guess we need to go through the portal. Are we portalizing this? I forgot how to control this game. It's been a week. What did you expect? Oh, so we can go upstairs. Okay. I love how my phone's like, hey, it's going to be colder tomorrow. Like, legit colder. And I'm just like, bro, what? Colder means that it's significantly, not hot. It's going to be cold. It's going to be still hot, just not as hot. Be real with me, bruh. Okay, we have dead person here. He was... Okay. Oh, interesting. Oh, he's mad. I thought for a second he died of some sort of sickness for a hot second, but I forgot he was actually wounded. Okay. So I don't know what to do next. Okay. Okay, main deck. Okay, gun deck. That's where the guns are. Okay. Cool. Can we go up the stairs? No, we are not allowed up. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, there's the portal. Okay. This also stands as where am I supposed to go? Oh. Okay, didn't find anything in here. Last time I went into a room that was empty, there was a rope hanging outside, and so it was a little bit dicey. Actually, it was a shoe hanging outside. Interesting that we get to do a little bit more investigation, so that's cool. Okay. Let's go out. Okay. This chair's knocked over for some reason. Can't go into any of this. Can't jump. There's nothing going on in here, I suppose. We've already been in here, I'm sure. Yeah, we've already done this one. That's the kid that got, cut, stabbed, shot by one of the guys out here. One was a little bit trigger happy. Honestly, kind of rude. Let's go through here. To sleep in the room with this. What a joy. Imagine someone breaking in is like, we gotta fire. And then you're just like, what? And then they fire it. Then you're just deafened for the rest of your life because there was a cannon that went off next to your ear. Not to mention jostled your whole little cabin. That's crazy. What's in here? Nothing of any importance. Can't go in there. Okay. I guess we continue on this way, or I guess we could go upstairs. Are we supposed to be able to figure out who's who at this point? Maybe we need to. Let's go look at. How much do we know about this? We know. Let's see. Okay, so that's the guy that was in the chair. Okay, in the officer's mess. Okay. He was crushed? He wasn't really crushed. Mate was torn apart. I think he may have been crushed, but he didn't necessarily succumb to the crushedness for a hot minute. So let's go with. Or he just expired. Was killed with a sword by an unknown attacker. Interesting that this was killed with a sword by an unknown attacker. He was clubbed. Man, what a terrible thing to happen. And that's the son of someone. You're cut. Tell Pete's mother I tried my best to pull him back to save him. Brennan, bring the surgeon's kit. We do have a couple of names, so that's useful. I guess we can go. Goodness gracious. Let's go and see if we can see that scene one more time, because there's a lot that happened over here. You know, I came down here and now I'm like, I don't know how where any of this is happening. Oh, because I came down these stairs. Okay. That is fine. Okay, so this is.
Captain Campbell was first. You have a plan? Yes. Take ship and sail east. Trade wretched fish and shells for gold. Hey, who's there? Mutiny! Mutiny! Bastard!
Seems like a bad time still. This is giving Pete. With his skull clear off. Man. This is... Unless this is Pete. And this is Brennan. And that's unknown guy. In which case, let's go see who we have on the list. Because if we have Pete and someone's last name, then we can know that one of it's their son. So let's see who Pete is. Peter Milroy, midshipman. That's Milroy. So Milroy. And there's Henry Brennan, but that's not... They don't usually call people by their last name from what I can tell. So maybe there's an actual Brennan. Nope, that's the only one. Anyways, Milroy. Any other Milroys? Just Peter Milroy. But there's a Samuel Peters, and that was a Nathan Peters, but doesn't feel all that connected yet. Let's see. We have... There's no other Brennan on here in terms of last name either. The only thing we have are Peters. There's two Peters on here. There's Nathan Peters and then there's Samuel Peters. They're both from England, so that makes sense. So maybe that's a Samuel or Nathan. I don't know. I don't think we have enough information yet. Blah, blah, blah. Hello, Queen Jazz. Welcome in. Your ancestors are from... Yes. Not all of them, though. Not all of them. Remember, you come from all the princes and princesses and queens and kings of that country. Sweden? I don't know. I don't remember. I was just impressed by how many people were princess. It was very fascinating. Oh, no. Well, you came out good, so that's all that matters. You haven't done loose cargo. Sup, Frizzy Izzy? What's happening? There we go. I know how to speak, but only sometimes. Okay. Yep, summer is definitely happening. It never is not happening, it feels like. But that's okay. This is fine. He was crawling to his end over here. This very midshipman activity. Okay. Oh, when are you going to Florida? Okay, he was stabbed. I want to... Oh, interesting. I didn't know I could open it like that. I want to go to... This is the escape, right? There's this guy. Why does it look like his arm was shot off? Anyways. Captain cannot be trusted. And then June 32nd. Cool. I mean, good luck on that departure. um, what a way to spell my name. Hello. Hello, Father. I'm glad you all could join. Glad you could all join this. But also just refer to me by Rio Sake or Rio or just not that. Anyways, I love y'all. We're trying to figure out what's happening on this doomed voyage of the ship. Midshipmen are definitely in this area, so I do think we're not too far off with it being one of the people that was listed. So let me tell you about this game since y'all are here watching. Hi, hello, love y'all. So we have this horrible voyage that we're investigating to figure out who everyone is slash was, and um, and so we're given little scenes that we have to look at and sort of investigate around. You don't get to touch anything while you're looking at the scene, but you can. But you're giving all these little pictures at the beginning of this book, and it's not a. This is not a happy story. I just want to be clear about that. But we're given this book where we have all these pictures of all these different people. Some of them a little bit more in focus than others. Like, look at this guy, blurry face. Such a good song. Anyways, so we're trying to identify everyone, but we do know that this is the captain, and he was probably the last person to die on this. And dying may not be quite the right word, but it's okay. This dude I don't think has a nose, but here we are. We're still not sure how he died. Anyways, we're supposed to be identifying everyone according to the photos and their unfortunate fate. And this is our list of people that we're trying to identify, put a face to. We've got some people. We got minimally 3. But this is harder. When can I get out of this scene? That's what I would like to do. Usually it ends for me. Okay. So, was the captain aware of this? Probably not. But this dude is real upset. He's like, what's going on? What's all this? He comes down, bah, gets this guy in the head. It's a good time. This guy already got. He won't die until he's in here. That is just a wall I faced. Don't worry about that. It's hard to tell because everything is this particular coloration. Still not as bad as the other scene. So yes, he was indeed shot. That was point blank too, dude. Ooh, that darkness over there, a little bit upsetting. There's this guy. Oh. He has a gun too. What is happening? I didn't even realize this guy was up here and he was holding a gun. Oh, this is the rest of this. So there's the people that were leaving on the boat. But this guy isn't dead, so we can't investigate him. Let's reinvestigate this guy. The escape. Because they're the people on the rescue boat that was like, I'm out of here.
Let them go.
So that's definitely a bad time. And that's definitely a woman who shot him. Honestly, she did what she had to do. He already shot this guy. Right? Truly.
Move quick. You'll not take the last punch.
Paul, look out. Paul Lookout. This has got to be Paul. And he's over here trying to do a warning shot. He looks like I am epic. I must control the situation. Like, where are they coming from? Huh. I mean, this is after, like, 2 chapters after they were attacked by the Kraken. Which is not good either. What a terrible scene that was, because everything that could go wrong, plus more, happened. And then there's this guy who's like, we got to control the situation, but then they're like, they hear a gunshot from below. We don't even have this. This guy. This must be the kid. Okay. Okay. No, not. We have not seen the captain in this scene at all. So this kid was the one that was over here crawling across the floor with a knife in its back. I didn't realize he was eavesdropping on these people. And this must be someone important because they're over here going. They're planning a takeover. They're planning a mutiny. The captain is not seen yet. I don't even think he's in this chapter off the top of my head, I should say. But this guy is no longer with us. He may have been crushed. He also is lacking an arm. He had an arm, but now he's lacking it. But they did bring him down here, and he collapsed, and then he died. But they don't even make it all the way over here before they're like, there's a gunshot. So one of these, which guy? Does he have anything in his hand? Trying to see. I don't see anything in his hand. And the guy with the hat was not fighting. So, okay. But he was definitely eavesdropping. I thought they were in here, but it turns out they were right here. Okay. That tells a little bit more of the story. When they open things up, you just kind of get to know. But they hear a scuffle. He starts to go downstairs. He's like, I'm ready to crack some skulls. This guy, I think this is Paul. I don't know who this is. Don't know who this is. As with most people, I don't know who they are. Okay, so I can't, he's not dead yet, so I can't key in on him. Okay, so we do know that was Paul. Killed by sword by, Paul was the one that died, or was he not? Oh, that's tough. Okay. I didn't realize that was happening in tandem, but that makes sense. Okay. Let's get out of here. Okay. And we know that he was next. He was the one that got bludgeoned in the face by the guy that was at the top of the stairs. We can also see that part of the scene. I love how all this took place in roughly like 15 seconds.
What's all this, you damn fool?
Folded them. Okay. So he was the one that shot this guy. Oh, is this a guy? Oh, that's his hat. Hat guy got killed in this. Okay, so this guy came out, got into, maybe he stabbed the kid. This guy was like, why did you do that? Shot him. And then he came through and he's like, what's happening? You just shot him, and then clobbered him and folded him. And he's like, oh my goodness, my son. Because that's his father. Okay. So that's nice to know. Okay, so that's... Now, the people who exist who use this mess room are officers. So to know who the officers are, we need to maybe just go look at the crew real quick. Because we do have officers. Now, They don't necessarily say officer, and so that's what's confusing. Um, I imagine that I don't know. I don't know what constitutes an officer at this point. You know, I have a good theory going. I don't know how to do it. All right, so let's get out of here. We've looked at this scene now at the same time in three different ways. We just couldn't go up when we were investigating the kiddo. Yep, this is okay. So we already saw. I can't remember. Yeah, we did. We'll end this quickly. Okay. So he got stabbed. I like how we get to continue to hear the audio of this. Wait. They made it all the way up the stairs. He was ready to hit someone no matter what. So he had already made it up the stairs. Ah, there we go. This is the beginning of the scene. Hat guy did come out, stab the kid. He was already running away. His room is right now. Unimportant for now. And so this guy's like, what you doing, bruh? I guess he steals his gun. I don't see a gun on him. Yeah, so he has to have had stolen this gun. And as soon as they hear the gunshot, that's when they run back down. Okay. See, this is telling a little bit more of the story in the most memento way of telling a story. If you've seen the movie, congrats. This guy got shot by him. It was a warning shot, and then it became a real shot. No. Ooh. I don't know if he actually got to shoot. It looks like it did shoot, but maybe he missed. Okay. Can't go that way. What an interesting way to investigate something. Okay. Also, I don't know what that is over there. I would like to know what that is. Tell me your secrets. Tell them to me. Okay, I think to advance, we have to figure something out. So, if they just wanted me to tell, the general gist of what happened, that'd be great. But you know what we can do? We can go to... Let's go to the end of the book. Back cover, or a glossary, actually. Oh, they don't have what an officer is? Cool. Love that. Officer or tradesman that supports. Okay. Mater officers. This is an officer. A gunner is an officer. Surgeon is not an officer. They are a doctor, obviously. Servant to an officer. Okay. Steward? Servant to the officer. Okay. I don't know why I have such bad... Okay, see, these are midshipmen, which are officers in training. And then we got low-level crew. Then we got the people who deal with or riggers would be the people who deal with the ropes and chains of supporting mast and stuff like that. They do the rigging. And rigging is the network of ropes and chains supporting the mast that you use for working the sails. Okay. Cool. Okay, so... I wonder... Let's go back to the front. Let's see if we can see... Let's look at the ship. Okay. Nope, that was it. Cool, we got that. Oh, we can do more. Okay, so... Midshipman sleep here. The stewards sleep here. So this is a steward room, I'm guessing. Oh, interesting. It's giving us where we found all the dead bodies thus far. I still think one of my favorite ones is where the guy ended up, like, he went to go poop, but they didn't know he was being squeezed to death by the Kraken, so it just sounded like a really rough one. But essentially, he got crushed. He got all the poop out, at least, I assume. So congrats to him. We love that for him. Okay, so... See, the steward stayed here. This was a midshipman. Okay, so we do know... There we go. We do... Nope, the other way. How? Okay. Midshipman, who are we looking at? We are looking at... We only have two. We got Charles and we got Thomas. Oh, we get Peter Milroy. You tried to pull Peter back. Okay, so let's take a guess that this... I wish there was an easier way to get back here, but I guess this is as easy as it's going to be. Okay, so then that means this guy... is Peter Milroy. This is a deduction rating. A higher rating means that it will be more difficult to deduce a person's identity. Focus on easily deduced identities first and leave more difficult ones for later. Leave me alone. I don't know how to play this game. Okay, so... Pretty sure that's Peter Milroy was stabbed. Stabbed? Knifed. What a very specific way you have to say he died. By... It's got to be one of the mates. I don't know why I think Edward Nichols is the dead one, but... Well, we know that first mate dies later on. But it's someone with a gun, a knife, and then he had a gun on him. I don't know if that's correct. Let's see what memories we have. Perished in Escape Part 2. Okay. I don't think that's necessarily correct. We'll go with unknown officer. But yeah, that's him. He was burned. There's Edward Nichols. He's not the one in the top hat. Or not the top hat. Well, the guy that killed him had not a top hat, but he had a hat with a lip on it. Rim? No, it's not a whole rim. It's more of this guy. This is the guy that killed him. Who are you? He perished soon after, obviously. Justice at Sea. Okay. First memory. He was at this killing. Okay, so is he wearing a hat still? It's this guy. Okay, this is the same picture. I forgot it's the same picture. We just have everyone highlighted a little better. This guy was shot in the head. We know that much. Shot with a gun by... We don't know who he was shot by. He was shot by the other guy. Okay, let's go find out who the other guy is. Other guy. This is the escape. Other guy is not him, not him, not him. That's that guy. Okay, this is other guy. This guy was clubbed. Okay, we already did that one. Love that for us. Honestly, this dude did a lot of killing, by the way. Like, this dude is right here. Not R. Witterell. No, he knifed Witterell, but we don't know who this is. Yeah, he killed Captain Witterell. He was a little bit crafty, but he also killed a lot of people on this ship. Okay. There's not a lot of skeletons actually hanging out here, but there are actually some skeletons. Any of these fuzzy looking bodies, these are echoes of their scene of death. Though this one had died long before. He's just in a body bag. I didn't know they could do that. And by do that, I mean body bags. It always feels like in movies they're just dragging people around and putting them in a cart. Go and bring out your dead. Okay, so then... So this is a gunman. Tried to pull back Peter. Tried to pull back Brennan. Okay. So then... So this is a gunner, so it could be Christian Wolf, but I think... No, that's the gunner. He's the head gunner? Oh, I guess there's only one gunner. Okay. And then there are the people who do everything else. Peter's... Did I misread that? There's Peter Milroy. Okay. I don't know what that is. That's a little bit upsetting that I don't know what that is. Okay. Let's see what else we can deduce. We've only reached a bitter cold, so we know we have people who are coughing who are sick. He died of sickness. He was outside of surgery, which is such a crazy place to die. The planes are really active right now. Another guy who died of illness. Everyone's having a good time. But people are dying. Okay, right click. A large cow was slaughtered. There's not much to this. There's not even anyone to pin on. Just that someone slaughtered a cow. The other dude got sick. But these people, unless him becoming sick is actually the beginning of this. I don't know what happens in the next chapter. I don't know. There's only 3 deaths in this one. Also a short chapter. It's nothing like the chapter where there was the Kraken. I will say that. Unholy captives. I don't think we've tapped into that. Or soldiers of the sea. But we have gone into Doom. And that is the Kraken battle. Um, ES. What does that mean? This is the guy that went to go poop. I will say that. He did go poop, and poop he did. Forcefully on his own. He was crushed. Oh, they have two people that I need to figure out. He met a fate. Oh, let's see. The fuse. The gunner did die there. Let's. I want to go see this scene. Okay, I know how to do that. We're going to go down. I cannot walk any faster than this. This drives me insane. I need to be on the other side. Oh, I don't think I can get down from this side. Oh, I can. They opened it. Yay. Not the side I need to be on. Cool. Love that for me. Love that. Okay, so that guy got crushed. But this is where one guy was crushed and one guy got his head blown off. Do we see a hat anywhere? That's a cannonball. That's the crushed guy. And this is the guy that was pinned against that. Let's see. What a wild time this part was. Okay. So this guy was crushed. This is pre-shot going off. The hat guy. Oh. I think we know how he got taken out. That's not what I wanted, but that's okay. So this guy, okay, he was shot with a cannon. It's a lot. It's a lot. I guarantee it. That's a lot. Oh, wait. Is it this guy or is it this guy? Because his hat's here, but it's... Because he also may have just been crushed, too. But the more important crushing is this guy, but they had already lit the fuse. I think he still got shot by the cannon, now that I think about it. Like, that's aimed right at his ribs. We just don't have a body to work with. And this guy, he's doomed too. Okay, so we don't know who this guy is, though, because he's the one who got crushed by the beast with the cannon. I wish they'd let me do that, but they don't. But we know that this guy was also shot by the cannon. I can't imagine, but also, like, it would be over quick if you got shot with the cannon. Can I just say the beast? No. Because it's not really the beast that set it up. It's whoever this guy was. Maybe. I mean, so much is going on. They're doing their best. They really are. This one wasn't even. Okay. There it is. Okay. We have that guy. Let me walk. That was a hot mess. So there's this guy who's got crushed. The other crushed guy. This guy who seems to be missing a lot going on. This. Let's see. Okay. So there's that guy. There should be another guy here. But maybe he flew off? I'm trapped. I can't get out of here. This one wasn't being fired upon. I can't go in there. Okay, so there really should be like two guys here. Unless the one got yeeted out the window. And that's why I'm confused. Well, there's this guy that got crushed. This guy's about to get crushed by the cannon back here. Where's the other guy? Unless he became pink mist. Feels very evisceration-y. Yeah, there's the hat. Because he's a gentleman with his little top hat. Yeah, I think he might be a pink mist, and then I don't know. He was behind the other guy, and he had on like linen clothes versus an officer's uniform, and that's the actual gunner, the head of the gun squad. Trying to see if there's anyone else hanging out in here that I just haven't seen, but no, that's accurate. Oh, I realized that they all kind of have this staticky look, but this is the static of a human. So that's cool. It just feels like, oh, wait. There's a tentacle out there. Oh, I'm trying to see if I can catch anything through this. It's hard to tell. But you can clearly see the tentacle. Because the other guy would still have to be over here unless... Oh, that's blood splatter. Okay. It still feels like we're missing a guy. But it may just be that, he's pink mist once again. But this is the guy with the top hat. I'm pretty sure that's the guy with the top hat. I don't know where the guy with the linen is. That's a little bit upsetting. A wee bit upsetting. Okay. Did that guy fly through here? Let me free. Okay, now I can go indoors. Okay. So this is where the guy came flying through. Don't close on me. Okay. We've already been in these. Somewhat. Oh, okay. But we know the gunner is Christian Wolf. Um, is this the gunner mate? Is the mate does gunner do gunners have a mate? I assume they do. Gunner's mate, Olus Wyatter. So he was. Okay, let's try that again. Okay. Oh wait, it tells me if I have the information. Interesting. Okay. Olus Wyatter. Um, he was a bald guy. So maybe this is him. Uh, try anyways. Let's see. So we saw him in this, but that's also because this is the same picture. Okay. So let's see. If he died of cannon. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to get out of this. Okay. So we're going to go back to the Doom and we're going to name him as this guy. I don't know how I got this name here. Huh. I don't know. Crushed by a loose cannon. Yeah, he was crushed by the ship rocking. This one right here. After the 2, 3 were killed. To bat time. It's bat time. Okay, so crushed. I'm checking on your buddy who's missing his upper half, so that is definitely the gunner guy. Still not sure where other guy is, because I'm pretty sure there was another guy. Okay. It's really hard to make out who everyone is here. Okay. Can I make it up here? No. Where can I make it? I can't go any further. Okay, cool. So this guy. This is someone who's not dead, so that's a plus, I guess. Um, just seems like a series of unfortunate events, doesn't it? Uh, this guy's just falling. He's all right. Also falling. The boat has tipped the opposite direction of which it was. So, okay. He's not dead, but he is. Okay. Let's see. This guy is standing right behind the captain, or the captain is right here, actually. He was definitely crushed by a loose cannon. Who else here can we investigate? I think we've got this guy. We've got him. We've got him. Do y'all have any ideas? This is pretty tough. Okay. We have that guy. This is the one that this is one of those they didn't pick up the people after the event happened. Same as this guy. I don't know if anyone knew this guy was out here. Went to poop, got crushed. Okay. These were people all on the gun deck. Okay, so this is the guy. This is a bosun mate. This was where he got shot. Bosun. Okay. What is bosun? That's really what I want to find out. Glossary. Bosun. Just the 4-minute charge of. Oh. Bosun. Okay. Journal crew operation and the equipment required to sell the ship. Okay. Do we get any clues as to how to identify everyone? I mean, I know that the mates do things. What's the purser? Manages a small item store for a crew. Surgeon, carpenter. Oh, who's the surgeon on deck? Because that just reminds me that they called for the surgery kit. And who else would call the surgery kit for a surgery kit here? Who's the surgeon? Alfred Kleistel? Okay. And I guess I shouldn't assume that this is now going back to the triple killing in the hallway, where the guy was collapsed in the chair in the mess hall for the officers. He dies. The two guys are sitting in the room with him. One's hands are in his head, and head is in his hands. The other has the ball cap looking cap on. Here's the guy eavesdropping. He goes, stabs him in the back. The guy that whose head was in his hands steals his gun, shoots that guy, and then that guy gets clubbed by someone else. And so you can't assume that any man who calls another man's son means that that's his actual son. It's just a reference to someone younger a lot of times in these kind of older stories. And so then, with that kind of knowledge, you could say the surgeon is Henry Evans, or I guess James Wallace, but we could stick it with Evans. And I thought, well, what if he did have a son? Evans would be a last name that we see more than once. But no, it's only Peters and Whittrell. And I think Nichols is on here twice, but I could be wrong. I don't know. Syed is the one that died. Solomon Syed is the one that died of health complications, sickness. You know, that's what we call it. This is a bitter cold. Okay, so this is someone else is cheating, but Syed he's the one hanging in the thing. Got it. Syed. Okay. This guy. They gave us some laudanum, which I don't know what that is, but didn't seem to work. Some lung disease, not consumption. It's the Spanish flu. And then the cow. This guy is in this room. Though they have him. Okay, the problem is they have him in the part where he's being dragged up the stairs. But that's not where he actually died. That's just where his body was. So let's figure out where he died. We need to go one more floor down. Not sure if we can do it from here. Because this is the gunner deck. We need the other deck. Which we can do. We can go down here. Yeah, that's that guy. Let's see his story one more time.
Well, same as the other fellow.
Okay. So he was in surgery. This must be the surgeon. So this is the surgeon. Okay, so let's find out who's surgeon. That's Alfred Castile. No, that was Bosun. We want the surgeon. We know surgeon. Henry Evans. Okay, Henry Evans is the surgeon. Have we seen him here? That's the real question. I don't know. But we know he was here. Henry Evans. Okay. Henry Evans. Let's. I can't get a good look at him. Oh, this is fascinating because this is also like the same night that this guy right here gets killed, I think. Or maybe it's the other guy. Either way, that's peculiar that this is happening at the same time. Because that's Syed, that's. I guess he's on the upper floor. Yeah, he would be in the gunner floor. But this is the. Okay, let's find out. Okay. This is the. This has got to be the surgeon's office. Let's look. Right now, we're right here. So we know he. Was moved here. Okay. But this is where we currently are. He was in surgery. Well, that's not very useful. Man, that's tough. That's tough. Okay. Don't know who this guy is. I feel like we've seen him multiple times. Okay. We don't have a name for this guy. Oh man, he must be in rigor mortis. Or maybe someone was pulling his other leg, but this leg is fully just sticking straight out. Okay. Why is there so much blood on the ground? Especially right here. But there's no blood coming through up here, but that's what it shows. Well, I guess it's here too.
Oh no, you're cut.
Don't leave me.
Bear up, son. I'll stay with you.
Tell Pete's mother I tried my best
Aye,
to pull him back, to save him.
you tell her yourself. Brennan, bring the surgeon's kit.
Bring the surgeon's kit. I wonder if we're supposed to also take into context clues of accents. He tried to be noble. And pull Pete back. What do they mean by that? Fascinating. This is not Pete. Okay. This is. He tried to do something for Peter. Henry Brennan was supposed to go get the surgeon's thing kit. Or maybe that's just what they call it, first aid, which first aid was going to help that. The accents are kind of interesting. We don't have a lot of Scottish people on here. What do y'all think? Tell Pete's mother. I tried my best to pull him back to save him. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Who's Pete then? Neither one of these guys is Pete, unless that's Pete, but none of these are Pete. Ba, 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 ba. They're having tragedies all over. Really, where is all this blood coming from? It's this is fascinating because there's not enough blood up here to suggest, oh, they pulled the knife out. Oh, that was dumb. Looking at this, they're what? Oops. Okay, this is like the kitchen? No, this is an armory. Okay. Well, if I'm gonna get the kitchen. Or it's some sort of sell shop where they can buy things. That's cool. Amazing. Let's see what else we have in here. A workshop. Okay. I also realize that I am very not good at deduction. And I feel like I need to do more studying or something. So this is the surgeons. I need to take a class in logic. That's what I really need to do. This is... I don't know. Something. Why is there blood right here? And here. Oh. This is new.
Someone shoot the damn thing!
Oh. He got shot. What is this? Why is there a giant crab on here? What? And he just happened to get shot through the wall. Or a spider. I don't know what that is. I can't get out of this space. This is the worst. Oh, it's a picture into every crazy thing happening. Word. Every day I question what is happening here. What did y'all get into that you had a giant crab spider thing? I don't know. That's a great question. It's that guy with the ears. Goodness gracious. I don't really want to move on past this scene. Okay. Guess we have to keep discovering things. Yeah, this guy, not good. Not a good time for him. No one found him. That's crazy. When I run faster than the thing. I lost it. I went too fast. My bad. Goodness gracious. Okay, so this guy looks like he got pincered.
I've got you. Don't move. I'll get you down.
So it's literally said, give me that gun and kill that dude out there. Okay. No wonder there's a wet spot. Okay, that answers that question. Okay, this guy had spikes thrown through him that lodged him up on the wall. They're trying to open this. You ever just think you want to be a guy on the sea? They're like, we having crab tonight, son. How did they take it out? I don't even know if the crab shot these out or was the sword the thing that took it out. Okay. Well, there's so much going on with this. This is wild. Okay. He got spiked. We know that much. Hey, spikes is an actual thing. Cool. I guess if we really want to... Oh no, there's a lot of people in this one. This guy, he got shot by a gun. The more we can get out of the way, the better. Okay. This guy's not dead. This guy is. Waiting on you, guy. Just wait. There we go. Goodness gracious. Okay. So now we have the crab and the guy. They caught something weird. Oh. Okay. So... this guy was also spiked, but also set on fire. / stabbed. What? What? Why does he look like he's part of the crap but also not part of the crap? He's not part of the crap, but he got spiked. And so, but he set him on fire. This dude got stabbed too. But I don't think that's the thing that killed him. I think it's the like tins of spikes attached to him. I don't even know. Hard to tell. 3 things were going on: fire, spikes, and stabbing. I think stabbing, the spikes, he was also spiked. And the water stain is because, they threw water on the fire. Okay, let's see what else craziness we can find. Oh, more of this story. Unless we want to go with... Oh, how many guys are here? I guess that's just fire. But here we have actual dead ones. Looks like head is not attached. Looks like head attached. Okay. So we got a 2-for-1 here. Okay, so they both got pincered. This guy, what? Is this a crab that takes control of a human and so it can lure in other humans? Anyways, they both got pincered. One got pincered a little bit harder than the other. So they were killed by the beast. And these spikes... Goodness gracious, what? Is this supposed to be like some sort of spider crab mermaid thing? And then... Okay, we have more dead people to work with. Let me finish looking at this scene. They were both pincered. Claude? We'll go with Claude. Both were Claude? Okay, good. Claude. Okay. And then... I don't know if this guy... I think he was burned. I think he was part of that guy. He had so many things going on with him. Okay. There's the fire. Okay. I'm not seeing... Oh, no, that's fire. I'm not seeing anything else. Can't click on that. Oh, there. Oh my goodness, what is happening in here? Why is there a gun being pointed at? So, oh, he's handing him a gun. Never mind. Oh, we can go up. Oh, there's more than one. Oh, okay. He got spiked. No, I'll go ahead and meet you up there. I could be going up the wrong side. I could be. Yeah, I was. I like how they're like, hey, music. We'll just pause it until you decide to follow me. Okay, so there's this dude. What a mess. What a mess.
What's going on? Stay back. It's already going to Nick. Hey. Come on, boss. No, get there. Hey, cat.
Okay. So the guy said, okay, so he did throw this. This guy just threw something that was going to kill him. All right, so this guy, oh, he also got, oh wow, what aim. What impeccable aim this guy. He got 2 for 1 over here. Honestly, smart. Stay hidden. Stay away from the vicious crabs with human-like. I don't know. But these guys are definitely done for. We did see them. This one, at least to the right, on his stomach. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. He was spiked. Okay. Nope. Spiked. How do I have such poor mouse aim? Spiked. There we go. Okay. I just really want to get back here, yo. Okay. We know we have Nick, so there's one more guy that we have 2 people over here who have yet to be killed, and one of them's Nick. So we need to finish seeing that storyline. They got Nick. Oh. That looks bad. Okay. Okay. And it's just him? I thought for a second there he was holding someone, but no, it was just him. Ooh. So what we call that speared or spiked? Okay. And then this guy, so this is either Other dead guy named Nick. Okay, this is an actual spear. But that's I guess that too is a spear. Okay, so he got speared. By demon? By beast? They're calling this one a demon. Which makes sense. They have a lure on top, or maybe it is a demon on top of a crab for some reason. It's a choice. It's a choice to make a crab a thing that walks sideways, your mode of transportation. Okay, so he was speared by beast. Speared by demon. Beast. Enemy. Enemy. Not a foreign enemy. A beast. Okay. This could be Nick. Nicholas Botterill. Anyone else could have the nickname of Nick? Nicholas. No. Okay. So, but we don't know if this is actually him. That's part of the issues. We don't know yet. This may be just a Stewart too. Seems like a bad time. Oh, this dude definitely is dead. Okay. I don't have the patience for this, yo. Okay, he just landed real poorly. Honestly, that looks like a fantastic backstretch. Oh, I don't know about this. Huh. I'm gonna assume that's the portal that opens up. Okay, so he is struck by lightning. And okay. Okay, so they... Oh, this guy's dead. No, he's hanging on. Okay, he's not dead. Okay, but this guy got struck by lightning, which is... feels personal, honestly. But Nick wasn't the first. Nick was the first one to get got by the thing. This is not Nick. This guy was struck by lightning. Electrocuted? Struck. Okay. Electrocuted? I guess that's the next thing. I guess I could go more into if someone got decapitated or not, but I don't feel like I should. He was electrocuted. All right. That's unfortunate. Okay, looking at the rest of the scene, though, we have this guy climbing up or down the thing where the crab guy is. We have other crab guy over here climbing up, but he's going to fall first. He's going to land smack dab on there. Um. Okay. So he ended up falling from up there, which honestly, not terribly high, but I mean, being struck by lightning, not great. It's definitely not great. Man, there's just so many dead bodies just hanging out all around. So they got Nick. This is definitely Nick. Nicholas Botaril. Okay. He was speared by a terrible beast. Okay. They're like, oh, there's another. While this guy is falling in peril. Okay. There's a goat in there. Okay, I can't get on this side of him. I mean, honestly, these are good faces. And then this guy got speared. Tis not good. Okay. What a terrible monster to come out of the ocean. Jazz. Oh my goodness. I can't with you. Okay. So then that's our little boat to get off of the ship with. I don't know what this is still, and it's frustrating. Okay. Okay, so I can't go in here. It's locked. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Nick was the first one to die. What a terrible situation this is. And it somehow made it down 2 levels. But there's only one. There's only one of these monsters down here. Where's the other one? Oh. Okay. All right. See, let's see what we have. So we know that Nicholas was the first one to be got by the guy. This guy was spiked. These two were which two? The ones who were clawed. And they burned. And he got spiked. It's just the purser. And if the purser is, because it's outside of his office, by the way, Duncan McKay. Okay. All right. So I guess we need to find more bodies. I suppose. Okay, that's the workshop. Okay. Then we can continue going down. This is new information. There's nothing up there. There's all the storage, which is, kind of cool. Oh.
Keep pressure here.
Hold him down. What madness is this? 20 years my steward, and never a doubt on your sanity. Explain yourself.
Those ungodly beasts carry a curse! Throw them back or doom us all!
Tie him up and put him in the lazarette with those things. He may yet find his senses.
Come on.
All's fine, John. Been in worse spots, I think. Where's the rest of his leg?
What a statement. Where's the rest of his leg? What's the lazarette? That's what I want to know. They're trying to put some pressure on there. Smart. They don't know where the rest of his leg is. John, this is also someone's steward too. I don't think there's anyone else dead out here. We just got this weird scene of, first aid. And I don't know. I don't know what to think about it. We've opened a new chapter, though. Unholy captives. He bled out, if anything. I don't know. I don't know what to call this, so I guess we'll come back to that later. This is also by the this space where they have like the barrels and stuff. That's the lazarette. Okay. It's kind of cut off from the rest of the ship. Okay. Unholy captives. Okay. Fascinating. Well, let us continue. Oh. We have more dead. One second, I have to go around this whole stupid pillar. So they're moving stuff down here. His leg is over here, by the way. It's right there. Okay. I think we have time for one more and then I'll end stream. Because I need to stand up for a hot second. Oh, there's just... Did they have an orca? What is this? It looks like a giant fish of some sort, maybe? I don't know. What an unfortunate happening that he got probably internally decapitated. Unsure what the actual thing is, just blunt force trauma from an accident. Yeah, one job, and that was to not be clumsy and fall down the stairs and hit your head, my guy. How would we classify this? He got struck. Neither. He fell stairs. Sure. That feels good. Oh, how did everyone fall and die over here? What? We're gonna do one more. I need to see this one through. What? How did things go so wrong?
What's your foot in?
Hey there, what's this? Give him to me and I can fry us a solid
Yes.
meal, boys.
Careful now. Take it slow.
One tick, gentlemen. There's a free shell here. Let's have a look.
No, get that.
What an absolute idiot. Okay. So he got tail whipped. Okay, he got tail whipped. Truly, it would be the absolute opposite of this. So they got some sort of hermit crab or something, which would make sense for the crab that actually came out of the shell and started attacking everyone. But also, I don't know if that's necessarily connected with this story. It's just stupid because this guy's like, oh, look, there's a shell. And even though they're trying to bring this thing down here, like, it could wait. It's not an now issue. But he was an idiot, and now he doomed himself and someone else to death. Oh, my goodness. And we still don't know. Goodness gracious. The first death in this long line of, well, I guess it's not that long. But it's not a good time. Well, let's finish getting all the information for this chapter. I can't go up there. I guess I can go up here. Dude got tail whipped. Let's go. Oh, there's two guys. Why? Why are there bodies? Why are we throwing them overboard? It seemed like everything was terrible. So it was said, I have a bad feeling about this trip. And then they said, it'll be fine. You always feel that way about boats. In all actuality, this whole trip was cursed. The whole thing. For some reason, there's bodies. Let's figure out this. Let's hear their story. I might have to do some work on this outside of stream.
What the hell is going on? What do you know about these things? About the chest and your dead friends?
这是虾米？我以来，
全部供出来，拢是恁害啦！迄个害人较对人无顾好，是啥人冤死的啊
He talk about a shell. Very dangerous.
？Shell? What shell?
So they brought the Craps on. This is the beginning of the Craps saga. They were both. Well, he dodged. The goat survived it too. This guy didn't, and I suspect this guy doesn't either. Both of them were run through with the spike that gets shot from here. He managed to miss it by, 6 inches. He only shot 3. Okay. 2 of them missed, or one was dodged, one was missed, and the other got 2 people, which is unfortunate. Okay, so they were spiked. Love that for them. What a horrible way to go. I love how no one believes the people are like, hey, it's very dangerous. Don't ask any questions. Just be like, okay, let me just put this down then. Or put it back. But they're like, what if I keep doing stupid things? Is this a dead thing I can key onto? Oh no, this one is though. Truly. All right. Everyone do be dead. This guy? He was... Oh yeah, he got struck with a tail. Okay. He fell down the stairs. This guy was... How does this connect to that other story? I don't know how he died still. That's still a very curious thing. Anyways, this is a good time to stop. Thank you all for coming to stream. This has been very educational. And where are we going? Where you going, dude? I just clicked it thinking that I would do something else, but I don't know what's happening anymore. Oh, there's a body here? Oh, well, let's watch this one last thing then before I fully close out.
Ahoy! Wait! Don't shoot! I have treasure! I yield! Hold your fire!
They did not hold their fire. So, this just seems like a bad time. That dude's already dead. This is a mermaid. Interesting. As if they thought they were going to fry it up, which is a bold thing to do when they kind of look human. But yeah, this dude's dead. And now he's dead. Oh. I don't know if he's actually dead. He might be, though. That's crazy. I forgot you can do that so you can key in on people. Okay. Interesting. I might have to do some work between stream next stream and now. And thus we've started a new thing. We're not going to continue it. I need to stand up. All right. Thank you so much for coming to stream, as this shows, the last death of all this. He didn't. Oh, I guess he died. Oh, so I have the wrong person. Great, love that. Truly, he really said, that looks like some good meat, versus being, hey, I found a mermaid. Did you know they exist? And this game is absolutely wild, and I keep getting so much information. I'm just like, I don't know who anyone is, but hopefully something will stick. Anyways, we got to figure out who Edward Nichols is, because we have him dead later on. Maybe we don't have him dead yet, but I feel like it was later on. We'll see. Anyways, thank y'all for coming to stream today. It's been so much fun. Very crazy. But I will see y'all next Monday. Y'all have a great rest of your week and a great rest of your Monday. And I'll see you next Monday. And have a good one. Thank you for coming. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. I can't get out of this window to stop stream.